Listen here. It was all a cover-up. You're all being lied to. The whole Cam Newton signing.
There's no tooth fairy.
It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi.
It's all politics.
Yeah.
All Bill. He's putting on his politician hat.
Bill did this on purpose. And if you're wondering what we're talking about Spygate 2.0.
At 7:54, they signed Cam Newton. 8:12 p.m., news breaks. They're getting fined. They're getting punished because they videotaped. I think it was the Browns versus the Bengals.
Yep.
It's kind of funny, but...
Yeah, kind of funny.
You know, I'm assuming they probably were videotaping other people, so now they're not allowed to videotape anyone with their own staff. And they lost a third-round pick as well as, like, $1 million.
So what really got them in trouble, especially, is that they were recording the sideline. Mm-hmm. And if you know anything about football, the sideline is where everybody gives out hand gestures, and then you can... If you take those hand gestures or anything like any
terminology
cues,
and stuff,
yeah, you can take it and you can guess what plays there. You pretty much know what they're doing before they're going to do it, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why they're getting in trouble. But the whole controversy about it was the Bengals reported the Patriots' activity to the NFL after a scout observed a Patriots videographer taking film on the sideline from the press box. And the man taking the video said he worked for the Patriots.com and not the football operation. But guess what? That's the same thing. Well, ESPN reported that's the same thing that the Patriots organization told the people videoing in Spygate, the first one, 2007. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. Seems a little shady to me.
I love it. Like, Bill does not care.
No.
He's like, yeah.
He's
he's not admitting it, obviously, but he's like, he's just.
Yeah, well, actually, but what Bill said about it is that I have no knowledge. I don't know what's happening. Who is this guy? I don't know what's happening here, so you're going to have to talk to somebody else. Kind of like what he does. He just doesn't say anything, and what he says is very limited. And all he did say was, hey, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what all happened.
Do you think it is? Maybe, I guess there's a chance it's like, I don't know, Josh McDaniels or somebody else.
No, I think it's Bill.
Maybe it was Tom.
Well, I think it could have been Tom or Josh McDaniels, but I think Bill knew about it, and Bill had a hand in doing it, you know?
Yeah, probably. Bill is like the emperor around there. I'm pretty sure the whole city of New England answers to Bill.
But what the Pats said about it, like the Patriots organization, said that it was an independent contractor recording extra video about a series called Do Your Job. That's the name of the web series. The Browns were informed about it, but the Pats did not inform the NFL office or the Bengals. That's where it's cut and dry. They did the wrong thing because they didn't inform the Bengals or the NFL. With all the fines, the money, the draft picks, and the TV crews not allowed to shoot during the season, mm-hmm. The only real fine is the third-round pick, because to the Patriots, $1 million isn't that much money. And, the TV crew not being able to shoot, that sucks, but also they can get their film other places. The third-round pick really hurts because that's where they really get their best players, you know? So this is really just to keep the Pats in check, you know.
I'm surprised it wasn't more, honestly. They're a repeated offender.
Yeah.
What happens if they do it a third time?
I don't know. They get cut from the NFL. They just get rid of them.
Yeah, right.
Well, like I was saying, this is really just to keep the Pats in check. Over the last 12 years, they've been docked 4 draft picks, including 2 first-round picks from Spygate and Deflategate. And I agree. I feel like this is kind of a small penalty, considering Spygate, how much was taken from them.
Well, that's why I'm saying it's keeping them in check. That's what the NFL thinks, but obviously they don't really care.
Yeah. And also, I kind of had this thought. They caught them doing this against the Browns and the Bengals, but how long were they doing this for?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
How long was Do Your Job been around where they were just recording random stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Could have been for the season. Could have been for that one game.
If it was for this season, it didn't really work.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Because they got pooped on at the end of the year.
Oh, well, so that was the next thought I had. So what if they were doing it up until this season, up until this point, and then after that they stopped? That's really when they went downhill after that. Mm-hmm. The playoffs, they did real bad, you know? The Titans just destroyed them.
Yeah.
And kind of like what you said before. They did it for the Bengals because they did it against the Browns and the Bengals, and then they played the Bengals the next week, you know?
Yeah.
Is that a coincidence? I don't think so.
No, not at all.
But why would you do it against the Bengals, you know? Why would you do this one thing that you know could get you caught and get you a first-round pick, a third-round pick docked for your next season?
I mean, to be fair, the Bengals did play them close for about, 5 minutes.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying, I think they were doing this for a lot longer than people think.
Probably.
And I think the only reason nobody's really talking about this is because they signed Cam Newton, you know?
Exactly.
I think there'd probably be a bigger investigation, more the media talking about it, wanting more justice for the Patriots.
Yeah. Well, everybody's talking about Cam now.
Yeah.
I mean,
which I was gonna say that I googled the Patriots, nothing came up about any of this. All of it was Cam Newton or Tom Brady talking to Edelman. All of it's talking about random stuff, and none of it's talking about this. Which I kind of applaud Bill. Good play by Bill Belichick.
For sure. You know, Bill is just sitting in like an evil lair like this.
Oh yeah, he's just like, and then he turns around with the cat. Actually, his dog. The dog from the NFL
in the chair.
Draft. Yeah, his dog turns around in a chair too.
Yeah.
It's insane out there.
Yeah.
What if Bill Belichick's dog is running the whole thing? I wouldn't be surprised.